Hello everybody, it's Vortek here and welcome to the 18th episode in our Rising World Let's Play. In the last episode we kind of finished up the area down there we were working on, kind of like a mountain bar if you will. And today I wanted to start building in this mountain summit area. You actually get to here by climbing up through this ladder, and it's kind of from the back of the bar. I'll show you that in a minute. But I was looking at some of the suggestions from the last episode as to what we should put up here. And Burrito Mafia actually had another suggestion. He says, "Hey Vortek, by the way, I know you already took one of my suggestions, but could you please make a little deck looking out on the village? That would be awesome. And some chairs and tables as well. That would be great." So he also said we can call it the Mafia Lookout. I like that. I really like the suggestion because it's a great use for this cliffside. And I'm going to kind of zoom out in a second, show you why it'll work, because it's not just downhill, it's just a steep drop. You can't really do anything but make a balcony here. I was thinking there was going to be some kind of build up here, but I didn't know what. But I think this is a really nice fit. So I have a whole bunch of materials to work with today, and even more wood to create more of these planks if we need it, and some of these ramps as well. We'll need those. I might need to gather some wood to get more banisters, but we're basically going to use the same design as we used at the base of the mountain. So let me go down there. I'll show you guys all the stuff. In case you've missed any episodes, this might catch you up a little bit. So how is everybody today? It is Monday. It is Groundhog Day. 6 more weeks of winter. If you don't know what Groundhog Day is, Wikipedia it, because if I told you what it was, you probably wouldn't believe me anyway. But here we go. So yeah, we have this whole deck area. Great place to hold a party or an event. And we were looking out right over here. So you can see that's kind of a steep drop. So we're going to put a balcony sticking out like that. And hopefully it won't be too long of a build. I'm going to use the flying capabilities to get it done so we can kind of not spend hours on the end making it. So there you go. Let's F3 is not what we're looking for. F2 will help us fly. So cool. I'm just going to get started, I guess. I'm not really sure about leveling the land. I guess I could use a rake to take down that little hill there. But first I'd like to get the deck in place because I don't know what level I'm even going down to yet. Let's grab these planks here. And I guess what we can do is just kind of like meet this little peak with this little peak here. And I won't go out too far. I don't want it to look ridiculous. I just want it to come out a little bit. It'll be overlooking all this area that we have to build with in the future. So yeah, someone in the comments last week was telling me about some of the updates that are slated for this game, and I have to say I'm really excited. If these are the things they're planning on doing with Rising World, we have a lot to look forward to. Apparently coming very soon, we can look forward to water being added in large, basically large, I don't want to say biomes, but just areas with large bodies of water. So that is really cool. That's something to look forward to for sure, because there's also going to be boats, pre-made boats that you can craft, and then I'm guessing ride around in. Alright, so this is coming out at a different angle than I kind of expected it to, but that's okay. We can kind of make it maybe like a triangular point. Let's go out maybe like one more and have it come in, and I guess we could just have it start meeting this area right now. I don't want to like waste any blocks here. So we'll kind of bring it out like this and have it, there we go, stuck in the mountain. I love how you can stick blocks in the mountain like that because it makes it look a lot cooler. And then we'll just fill it in. I think that'll be cool. I didn't know how high to make it either, but I think this is a pretty good level. So we'll do that. I'll try to like get it plugged into the ground here too. It's probably a good idea instead to get the grass removed first, at least on the side of this mountain. Otherwise, it's going to poke through, and I don't want that. Let's grab this guy here, the sickle, scythe, and just take out some of this grass. Kind of takes a couple whacks. You guys are still loving this series, though, which is awesome. I thank you guys so much for the support on Rising World. It's a lot of fun to play. It has to be probably the most viewed series on this channel right now, which is cool. So I just want to thank you guys for that. It's a lot of fun. I'm really hoping they continue the updates and we see an awesome game come out of this development. Another game I'm playing right now is Stranded Deep, and I can't really say the same thing about that right now. They're updating it, and there are updates coming, but I'm just not as excited. And I mentioned this in the Stranded Deep video, and a couple people agreed with me. I'm just kind of I don't want to like toot my own horn or anything, but I'm really proud of this idea because I think it's about time we stand up and talk about these survival games in the way they are, because they're very similar to each other. So, for example, Rising World here, you'll notice I don't have creative mode on yet. Rising World here is a lot like a few games I've played, where you just build, craft, and soon survive. Food is also going to be added to the game soon, which will add a survival element. And a lot of games are just going in that direction, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it is, you know, it is kind of getting overused. And that's the direction I feel like Stranded Deep is going in. You're just going to craft, build, and survive after getting stranded on an island, or, you know, in the ocean. You can travel to different islands by boat and stuff, which is cool. Like, I'm not saying that's not a neat idea for a game. What I don't like, though, is that you start out with a story. You know, you're on an airplane and it crashes, and I'm just hoping that they continue that story. I ran out of wood a lot faster than I thought I would. Alright, we will go back down and craft up some more. I'll walk there. I won't cheat the whole way. So I mentioned in the end of that Stranded Deep video, I said, why don't they, if they're going to keep doing this, why don't they at least add an ending to the story to where you're trying to get off the island, maybe by like starting fires and stuff to attract aircraft, or maybe there's a cruise ship that goes by, or just like a fishing boat that you can jump on and kill everyone on and use that to get home. I don't know, something cool like that would be something I definitely want to see. So that's kind of my thought, and a few people agreed. And maybe, I mean, maybe something like that could happen with this game too. That'd be pretty cool. You don't have to have an end game, but it's nice to have the option. That's what made RimWorld so appealing to me. In RimWorld, I was able to decide if I want to just live on this place that we're on, like make my colony live here forever, or if I wanted to try to get off the planet, you know? Alright, so we got a whole bunch more, probably enough to finish at least the base of the deck, but we'll probably need to get some more stuff crafted up here to get it looking nice. So I should have made it a little bit lower, I feel like. That's alright, though. Let's go in like this. But yeah, if you don't watch those series, they're usually linked by the end of the video. There's always some different video I link to, so be sure to go check those out. Those are they're pretty cool games, if I do say so myself. Let's put a block there, there, there. We kind of, now we'll just kind of make it go into the mountain. I'm not sure where it's going to stop exactly, but we just have to make it kind of meet this area. So we need a block right down there. Come on, go down. There we go. And this corner thing, I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I'm kind of not enjoying that. Let's make it kind of really blend in here. Let's see how far we can push it into the mountain. So I'm just getting back from sleeping the night away, and I was messing with some of these support beam things I could try here. Now, I was like really confused as to why I couldn't make this look right, and that's why I built this crappy looking staircase thing. I'm going to pop out the bottom layer of blocks here. I'm going to try to make this look good. First, let's go. I'm going to show you guys how to go into creative mode. All you have to do is type, once you hit the little squiggly line next to the 1 key on your keyboard, you just type set game type space 1. And there you go. You are in creative mode. You hit escape. And I'm going to pop these out with 1 hit. Make it very easy. And we're going to go upside down. You kind of need these to guide this next part. But we'll go like this. We'll make these upside down blocks here, leading up to the deck, just like that. And I want it to go in the mountain. There we go. And now to make it look a lot nicer, I can take more of them and go back up. So we'll pop out these ones now. I'll take that one. And we'll go up. And this one will probably be a regular plank there. That might have been stupid, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of unnecessary. It looks kind of dumb. Let's actually pop that out. And yeah, that looks fine. Okay. I'll go down like that, that. I love how they're not all steps. Now it looks a little bit better. We can even make this a corner piece and make it look even nicer. I'll have to go craft that up. But cool, so now we have that. Now, if I want to make it look maybe modern or something, I could just leave it. But I think I want to put another one down there. It'll be a little more supported, and I really like that. So let's go back into our crappy blocks here. I think I have a lot more. There we go. And I'll just do the same thing I did before. I just kind of made this staircase pattern. And it might be unnecessary for those of you who build a lot in these types of games. You're like, oh, all you have to do is bleh. But I'm just doing it my way. And then we'll go, I guess, yeah, we'll start at the upside down one again. Like, hit the up key, there we go. Nice. Oh, we're out of them. Alright, that'll give me an opportunity to go craft some more blocks then, and get this thing done right. Now, I was looking at this some more, and I figured it'd probably look a lot nicer if I used maybe some kind of metal or stone support instead of this wood. I mean, I'm sure it's going to look great, but, yeah, I just kind of noticed that. I was like, ah, that would have been a better way to go. I also noticed that I screwed up this beam. So I kind of wasted some blocks there. Let's see here. Let me pop out this one. We want it to meet up there. There we go. That's a little bit better. I forgot to pop out the other ones. There. That'll look a little bit better. And we'll go in. I wonder how many people left comments before I just realized I fixed it myself. I love seeing that. People will like correct something I said in the comments, and then they'll correct themselves and go, "Oh, you already noticed that." Oh man! All right, let's go back up. I crafted a few other blocks too to make that corner look better. We're gonna try a couple things, see which looks the best. But for now, we'll just come in here. That. Pop. Let's do up. That. And I guess going into the mountain, we'll come in like that and pop up this very last block. Put in one more ramp. There. Cool. Alright. That doesn't look half bad. Let's delete this block right here. And you'll notice we have this ugly looking corner piece, and now I have a couple different options to fill this in. I just wasn't sure which one would fit the bill. So let's open my... Oops, I'm typing. Let's open my inventory. I'm going to try this piece and this piece. Oh, there we go. And I think it kind of shows us an outline of it. That would work, and that would kind of meet the corner well. That's probably what we're going to end up going with, but I wanted to just quickly see this one, number 5. And we can put that one like this. Yeah, the other one works a lot better. We'll go with 4 here. Upside down. Just like that. Uh-oh. Nope, that was wrong. Lines confuse me. Don't worry, we made plenty. We made plenty that we can afford to screw up with. Like that. That doesn't seem right still. That look okay? No, it's not doing what I want it to do. It's just looking derpy as hell. It doesn't help that everything's the same shade of... or the same texture, so now I'm like... Okay. Where are these lines going? I don't want to keep trying this. I feel like I'm doing it right, and it's not letting me... It looks good here. Right? Yeah, that's gotta be it. Maybe it just looks so right that it's wrong. I'm gonna leave it. I can kind of see where it's messed up too, but there's nothing... I feel like I've tried everything. Okay, another thought. No, that wouldn't work. This is like really obnoxious. I'm gonna leave it. I think from a distance, we're not gonna be able to see it anyway, and maybe if I ever change that material, it'll be easier to notice and kind of fix, but my brain hurts too much right now. I've been out all day. It has been quite a busy morning for me here, so I'm just going to take that and leave it, and I'm sorry if it's bugging you. It's bugging me too. Don't worry. Anyway, let's get our grid aligned here and start putting on the banister. I want to do the corner first because that's usually where things kind of mess up the most. So we're going to do the corner first. I think for this, we want to go out like that. Oh, okay, I don't want to mess this up. Let's place that there. And, okay, that's not bad. Let's come in like, oh crap, see, I did screw it up still. We want to go into here, and then put it like that. Okay, so we just need to get rid of this one. And then we can keep going. So I gotta go craft some more of these, and we will try to get this banister done up real quick. Yeah, flying towards this, I don't really notice it until we get up close, so we're just gonna have to leave that the way it is. And again, I apologize for that. Let's go into our grid once again. I got my banister, and I think the last thing we'll do is just throw a couple tables up here. I'm not sure about the path going to it. Maybe we'll look into that as well, trying to get the pathway looking nice. Maybe make it out of stone, since I'm so low on wood, and I have an abundance of stone now digging into all these mountains. I have enough stone to do a whole lot of things, so if you guys have any building suggestions that involve all the damn stone I have, please don't be shy. Leave those in the comments, and maybe we'll make something awesome with it. Let's go. I think we're just going to leave that. The corner on this side fixes itself into the mountain pretty well, but this one doesn't do it as well. I want to fly real quick and see if I can fix that. Let's grab these, and if maybe one more block will do it. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And then we can take our banister on the grid, and, well, will that fit right in there? F2. I think that will... it's going to fight with us a little bit here. Yeah, that'll have to do. Alright, we'll just come across here. I'm using G to get that grid up, by the way. So if you're wondering how I'm doing that, that was a suggestion I've gotten a few different comments now. You hit G, you get a grid. You can even resize it, but there's no need for that right now because we are good with the way the grid is. But yeah, we want this banister to keep our patrons safe. It should really only be employees up here. This should be the employees only section if I've blocked it off appropriately. And now we'll need to build maybe a couple tables. We need some kind of fire feature or lighting up here. Ooh, let's get the... Yeah, we still have more of these. Let's get these torches. I can't put them in the mountain like that? What the hell? I can put them up here. They'll fix to the grid, so let's put it right there. And maybe by the last banister thing on each corner. Alright, well, that'll work. It's light, right? Okay, nice. We'll have to get a couple tables. I'm going to grab the rake. Where is it? We need the rake to level out some land. Ah, there you are. And I'm not sure if I'm going to use a rake only or a combination of that and the pickaxe to try to smooth this out. Let's see how this does. It's doing a pretty good job at taking away some of this. And we may have to make some more adjustments to the way this fixes into the mountain. I put some ramps here just to see if it would look any better. If I get stone going into it, though, we're gonna see where this is kind of poking out. I don't really want that, but I got to do something because I need to get a pathway going to it. I want a nice flat area to work with. We also don't want to take away too much because what's going to happen is there's going to be dirt patches here basically forever. I'm not sure how to replace the grass in this game yet. If there's even a way, I don't know. So first I want to mow this down, see what kind of terrain we're working with because the grass makes it really hard to tell. And I guess we just want a pathway coming from the ladder area to the balcony. Come on. Get out of here. I need to hire someone to mow this lawn. This will take you forever to clear out all the grass like in your area you want to build in. So that's why I just do it little by little. Just kind of clear out what I need. Let's take this out. Come on. There you go. Perfect. And, alright, so it's pretty lumpy still. We're dealing with some pretty crappy terrain overall. If I can somehow... I mean, I know I can dig it down with the pick. And kind of take this out like that. And it kind of acts like stone would, which is fine. Let's go in like this. Alright. So, I mean, once we get actual pathway, it won't matter. But for now, I think smoothing it out with a rake is our best bet for making it look halfway decent. Let's grab the rake again. Kind of do some terraforming here. Smooth that out. Pop that out. It's going to look hokey no matter what I do, but I guess the goal will be to make it look at least presentable. Pop that down. Alright, cool. I think that'll work. Let's go grab some stone real quick and find a nice block texture to use for our pathway coming out of the cave, and we'll see how that ends up looking. I'll also build some tables and things like that as well. Okay, so I've crafted up what I believe should be the last pieces for our build here. I made some cobblestone, a whole bunch of it actually, and I also have some steps as well. I'm not sure which I'm going to place first. I mean, this is all at an angle no matter what we do. I could pop out this a little bit more to kind of remove that angle, and maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll kind of pop this inward just a little bit, and we can have some steps kind of coming out of here. That should do. Let's get... Before we do that, let's just kind of see how this looks coming out of this area. So I'm going to go ahead and place these down. They're going to settle into the ground pretty nicely. And I guess we'll also take out these ramps I've placed. Just because I want the cobblestone to kind of meet here. Like that. Kind of put a little trim around it, I suppose. And I'm not sure how wide the path should be either, which should play into this. Ooh, you know what we could do? Okay, I'm just going to come across like this. Let's go... that's kind of a bad angle. Maybe like... No, that'll work. We'll go in like this. Right there. Go in like this. Like this. And should the pathway be 4 wide or 3 wide? Maybe we'll do 4. Let's do 4. Alright, there we go. And now, what I can do is make this come into the pathway. We'll start with like one piece and just kind of see how it ends up looking. So I'll build this into the mountain a little bit more. We'll go in like that. And it's just going to have to like start to come in at an angle. We've already used way more material than I thought we would have used. By this point, let's go up. And now the stairs. Can we place the stairs at any position we want? I can turn them in those directions. That's about it. Okay, what if we didn't have stairs? I mean, it's just gonna look hokey no matter what I do. I'll have to go like up and then over and dig out a whole bunch of this mountain. Actually, that can... Well... it's really tough. I'm not sure. It already looks kind of dumb. Let's go... Alright, let's do it. Let's go like this. I have an idea. We'll come in like that. I'll have to dig some of this out some more. Oh gosh. Forgot all about the grass. Alright, dig this out. A little bit. We'll put one like that. And then we can put more pathway coming in the mountain. And I'll just dig out the headroom here after we get all this placed in. So let's put it like... Oops. I'm making a huge mess. Put it like that. Maybe I guess we'll do 2 wide for this part. I'll dig out the bottom some more. Oh, big gaping hole. Nothing I can do about that. I just want it to look nice. Okay. And that should do it once I dig out that right there. I hope getting out of this laddered-in area isn't going to be impossible now. Nope, it's too close to the ladder. Dang it. Sure. I'll take it. There's not much I can do. Let's take this out like that. Smooth it out a little bit. Okay, so we kind of have it. We just need to make it look a little bit nicer. I don't mind that it's kind of dug into the mountain either. It just looks... Well, I guess we'll need to step right here. Okay. Well, there we go. Let's put a block underneath. Really, like, dig that in. There we go. Yeah. little bit of grass growing through it. Come over here, and it meets up with the porch pretty nicely. And I'm gonna delete these. Crap. And I'll put in 1 or 2 more layers of this, so it again looks nicer. Maybe let's get some dirt. Do I have any dirt? I have a whole bunch of dirt dug out. Maybe we'll put the dirt like the oh geez. Not a whole lot I can do about this. Ew. Okay. I'm just making it worse. All right, let's get the rake. We'll smooth the rest of this out. I'd say like that. Oh, we can't win. It's fine. It's good. I think that's pretty good. So we'll call that a day. I'm going to fill in this last part here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Rising World. You know, it was interesting. I did get some more tables. It is nighttime, but we have some light. I'm going to grab the tables and chairs. We'll place these down. Just a nice little employee lounge. This is where the employees will take their breaks. You know, they'll come up here to kind of enjoy the views. We'll put this one right here. And maybe we'll put this one kind of opposite of it right over here between these 2 torches. I'm not really placing these in any specific spot. We'll put the chairs back on the grid. I got 4 of these guys, so we'll just put like one this. This is called the garden table and garden chair. I think that'll sit like this, right? And we'll do that. If you enjoyed this video, though, as always, please leave a like, share it with your friends. Let's get Rising World the popularity and the recognition it absolutely deserves. Such a fun game. And if you guys have any building suggestions, please don't be shy. Leave them in the comments. I'll probably be doing more with this area up here as we move forward in Rising World. For now, this will have to do, though. Again, I know it doesn't look like the best, but it's pretty cool. Maybe I can turn this into ramps so it doesn't look so hokey. Maybe I'll spruce it off camera. Who knows? But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all next time in Rising World, or perhaps another video. I do videos every day here on the channel. All right, see you next time. Take this opportunity to tell you a little bit about the history of the channel, why I got started, and where we're at today. Also, later in this video, I want to talk about future vlogs and a couple other things as well, so stay tuned for that. So, humble beginnings. I started my channel back on August 25th, 2011. That is the channel's anniversary, if you will.